Welcome to lesson 126 of our course in miracles. All that I give to myself. All that I give to myself. This is a lesson that we have to go very slowly with, because it's a lesson that it's really the opposite to what we've been taught. Yeah. So and we've been looking at this lesson in the previous lessons, and so by this time, lesson 126, we have some idea of how this works. Yeah. But in this realm, especially in the realm of the ego and in the mind of the ego, whenever I give something, means that it's not mine anymore. So and this is what we've been talking about. You know, if I give you these beautiful cards, that means that I'm giving you these cards and then they're not with me anymore. I lost them. Yeah. And this is something that the course, especially in this lesson, invites you to ponder about. Like, how does this lesson, or how does it really work for you? And at the moment, do you believe at the moment that everything that you give, once you give it away, it's gone from you, that you have nothing, that you're totally disconnected from the receiver? Yes, so that you're two separate entities, that when you give love, have sometimes people go, oh, I give love to this person, but I don't receive anything. Sometimes people, especially in intimate relationships, I think we have that conditioning, that we have that way of looking at the giving and receiving. I give too much, and we find some people going, many people actually, I give too much. What does that mean? I give too much, and this is something that you need to look at yourself to be able to understand. And what exactly is it that you give too much? I had someone saying once when we were doing a lesson, I give too much love. And I was like, is it love that you give? Or is it you give to receive? When you say, I give too much love, what exactly are you doing? And for us to be able to evolve, we need to really look at this practice in detail. So when I say I give too much love, what exactly do I mean? And this is the invitation for you at the moment, to look at that act of giving too much love. It seems that when I do this, it seems that I'm giving myself, that I'm almost emptying myself to give you love, Whereas, and of course, that in that way, when we give that in that sense, of course, that I'm going to be expecting to receive, because if it's like, if I'm giving you my last breath, give me some oxygen back so I refill. This is the way we look at love and loving and intimate relationships at this moment, most of us in 2022. Whereas the course looks at giving and receiving totally different. And this is the invitation at the moment. The way that the course, and this is my interpretation as well, so you need to look at how it works for you, but the way I understand the giving and receiving is, I fill my cup completely of love. I feel it, my heart opens, I just feel love, not for you, not for anybody, I just feel in love. I'm just a vessel of love. So when my vessel is completely full, when I'm full of love, filled with love and light, and I'm centered and I'm present, and my whole body is filled by my presence, in this space, then I relate to you. And then because in this space there is only love within me, within myself, within my body, then I interact in love. So I can be talking to you and loving you and talking. I can be doing something for you. I can be saying, no, I can't at the moment. I can be saying, no, we need to separate, or whatever I am saying, whatever I am doing from this space of love, I am receiving love, I am giving love, I am receiving love, I am giving love all within myself. And in this practice, I don't need you to give me anything because I'm already giving myself love. So the interaction between you and me, it's much, there's no expectations. So in this sense, the giving and receiving, it's the same. So let's go back to the theme today. The give is given to me. All that I give is given to me. And this is going back to this. I am giving love first to me. I am receiving love. I am in this space of love. And because I am in this space of love, there's not really a giving and receiving as the egoic mind and society and our parents and school and the whole lot makes us believe. This is not, and what we teach to our children and your teachers to our students. We're not talking about this. We're talking about I am feeling love because I am giving myself so much love. So the only thing that I can give is love. So then the giving and receiving is the same. Yeah, it's very different. And you will have to really look at it within yourself to be able to see, to notice the difference. The other thing that also this lesson is about is, you know, in this giving, also judgment or criticism or jealousy or envy, because I am feeling it within myself, it's always here. My body is feeling it. So let's say I am judging you for a behavior that you're doing. And I hate that behavior. And this happens a lot in intimate relationships, in relationships with our parents, with our siblings, with our children, with our neighbors, with our best friends. I hate what you do. And it's like, oh my God, what you do is, so this not acceptance of what you do, I am feeling it within myself. So there's a part of me that is not accepting your behavior. Yeah. When I made peace with that part of me that is not accepting your behavior, then I am at peace within myself. And your behavior doesn't really matter anymore. You could keep doing your behavior, but I am at peace because what that part of me that was judging you, I've already taken care of and I've integrated within myself, and that part of me is at peace. So it doesn't need you to change anymore. I mean, because everything in my world is a projection of my mind. The moment that I change the way I look at you and I change my perception, the mirror will change. So your behavior or the behavior that I've been noticing from you will change. So you might still continue to do that behavior, but it's not the main thing that I notice in you, because I've already healed it within myself. So I will notice other areas of who you are. This is a very interesting lesson. It's a lesson that we have to go very slowly and very, very intimate. You have to look at it within yourself. And in this sense, forgiveness is possible. And this is the forgiveness that the Course keeps talking about. That when I heal and when I take care of that part of me that is wounded and that is in judgment of you, then everything dissolves within myself. And you might well be still in jail if that's what it was supposed to happen, but I am at peace with your life, with your behavior, with the outcome. Yes, because remember that at the end of the day, everything that I see in my world is got to do with my own mental structure. And if I am choosing to look at my world through the egoic mind, which is filled with thoughts, beliefs, history, stories, judgment, blah, 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 or if I am ready to start observing my world through the eyes of God, of love, of divinity, of universal wisdom, of universal light, of this silence within. Yes, so I can look at my world from this space. Yes, or I can look at my world through my egoic mind and my beliefs and thoughts and judgments. So two different places, two different realities, two different levels of consciousness, two different worlds. It's up to you from what way you look at it. And this is also the idea of the vertical reality and the horizontal. They never meet. So it's very difficult for you to understand something that you're looking at from a horizontal perspective, from this vertical perspective of love and light and space and forgiveness. So you need to keep choosing from what space and from what mind and from what level of consciousness you continue looking at your reality, meaning your relationships with your partner, your children, your parents, your grandparents, your uncles, and your health and your relationship with money, with work, with your boss, with your world, with the systems, with your reality. Yeah. So practice, practice, practice. Like I always say, what else can we do? I mean, there's no other way that we can get this grounding within ourselves by just practicing. Practice with your closest loved ones. Okay, enjoy your lesson and we'll see you tomorrow for lesson 126.